We are going to study about free fall. This topic is included in the chapter Gravitation in Science, grade 9. First, we will try to understand the meaning of free fall. So, we take a stone, we throw it upwards. What we can see is that the stone goes up till a certain height and then it starts falling down. This means that the earth attracts objects towards it. This is due to the gravitational force. Whenever objects fall towards the earth because of the gravitational force alone, we say that objects are in free fall. When objects are falling, there is no change in the direction of motion of the objects. But because of the Earth's attraction, there will be change in the magnitude of velocity. We know that change in velocity involves acceleration. So whenever any object is falling towards the Earth, an acceleration is involved. This acceleration is due to the Earth's gravitational force. So this acceleration is called as acceleration due to the gravitational force of the Earth or acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity is denoted by small g. The unit of acceleration due to gravity is meters per second square. It is the same as the unit of acceleration. This acceleration experienced by an object does not depend on the mass of the object. This means that all objects, whether heavy or light, hollow or solid, big or small, should fall at the same rate. Now, if I throw a paper and a stone from the first floor of a building, what I will observe is that the stone reaches the ground first and the paper reaches the ground after some time. Here it will happen because air is offering resistance to the objects falling. But if I take a container which has no air and if I throw two objects, one very heavy and one very light, both the objects will reach the bottom of the container at the same time because the container is not having any air and there is no air to resist the falling objects. So while free falling, all the objects reach the ground at the same time, whether the object is big or small or heavy or light. From the Newton's second law of motion, we know that force is the product of mass and acceleration. Now, if we take an object with mass m, we know that the acceleration involved in falling objects due to the gravitational force, the magnitude of the gravitational force F will be equal to the product of mass and acceleration due to gravitational force, that is F is equal to m into g. M into g is equal to capital G, capital M into small m divided by d square. Here small m is the mass of the object, small g is acceleration due to gravity, capital G is a gravitational constant, capital M is the mass of the earth, small m is the mass of the object, and d is the distance between the object and the earth. Now we know that small g or acceleration due to gravity is constant near the earth. So all the equations for the uniformly accelerated motion of objects become valid with acceleration small a replaced by g. So the equations which were v is equal to u plus at can be written as v is equal to u plus gt. S is equal to ut plus half at square can be written as S is equal to ut plus half gt square. v square is equal to u square plus 2as can be written as v square is equal to u square plus 2gs. Here u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, and s is the distance covered by the object in time t. Thank you.